Hey, we're back here at the Fanzeal Fantasy Football Focus. We've got your picks for this week. Two people you should be watching out for, whether you're playing daily league or if you can somehow get them on your team in a season long. I'm going to let you start. Who are the two guys you were looking forward to in week one?
All right, I'm going to start off in the Bay with my guy Carlos Hyde from the 49ers. The guy's going to get a ton of carries because he's got Reggie Bush playing in front of him, so that means he's pretty much going to be full-time back. Any team that plays with Reggie Bush as the starter, your backup's got to be pretty damn good. Hyde's already shown that he can carry the rock. He can, he's not afraid to cut to the hole. He's going to score some touchdowns, and they pretty much can't really throw the ball deep because Kaepernick just doesn't have the skill set for that.
No, and they have to hold the ball and maintain time of possession because their defense is decimated both by injuries, retirement, suspensions. I mean, they're playing with, I think it's 4 or 5 guys who have never started before, if not more. That defense is going to be bad. They have to be able to run the ball.
Yeah, I think I saw somewhere that Al Bundy is going to get added to the roster.
The poor guy, baby. All right, your other fantasy player to watch?
Second guy's going to be the stud, the young rookie, Amari Cooper, coming out of the Bay still in Oakland. Now, yes, I know he's playing for the Raiders, but you really have to look at what they have now. Derek Carr is the real deal at quarterback. He's got Crabtree on the other side, so the kid's going to pretty much be able to work his own magic on his own side, and he's already shown what he can do in college, and he's got the physical gifts. Yep. He's got the speed. He's got the size. So I think he's going to make a lot of noise, and he's going to surprise a lot of people.
I think he's good for 1,000 yards this season, potentially more. You don't see that often from a rookie, but he's going to be their number one focus. I like that pick.
Yes.
I'm actually going to move over to the AFC East and say Ryan Tannehill is a quarterback you need to keep your eye on. Now, he's not a surprise. He's not much of a sleeper, but I think he's going to have a much better year than a lot of people think. I think you're looking at 30 touchdowns. You're looking at somewhere between 4,200 and 4,500 yards. He's got some players down there. He's got Landry. These guys keep getting better year after year, and Tannehill's really the one who's making the biggest leap. People were raving about him in camp. They raved about him in the preseason. I think this is the year that Tannehill gets into the top 10 best quarterbacks in the league. The Patriots are going to win the AFC East. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tannehill can lead the Dolphins to a wild card spot.
I can see that. I can definitely see that. He's definitely making the strides to move forward, and he's going to put that team on his shoulders and take them to the promised land.
Now, speaking of playoffs, the one guy you've got to get is your tight end because you're not going to waste a first-round pick on Gronk, and you're certainly not going to pay for him in a daily league. I like Travis Kelce in Kansas City. Now, he's not much of a sleeper. Most people know about him, and he's a good tight end, but what makes him better is in an Andy Reid offense, and Andy Reid historically loves his tight ends. Last year, Kansas City didn't have one single receiver, I can't even wrap my head around this, one single receiver catch a touchdown pass. That's going to change this year. They brought in Jeremy Maclin, they paid him a lot of money, but now you have a legit number one receiver who can stretch the field. It's going to open up the middle for Kelce. Andy Reid's going to go to him a ton. I'm guessing you're somewhere in the 85 catches range, which for a tight end is insane, and I'm guessing double-digit touchdowns.
I can definitely see that. Alex Smith is not gonna take too many risks, and he's gonna have a big target. So
that's going to be his guy. Well, those are the 4 players we think you should watch this week. Tune in next week and we'll get you your next Fantasy Football 4. I'm Justin Simon. That's Brandon Boykin. Hey, thanks for checking out Fanzeal.